Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to our channel, the Eaton Squad. My name is Addie. So for today's video, let's talk about the process going home to your final destination. Pag-uusapan natin kung ano yung proseso sa pag-uwi sa final destination nyo. So if your quarantine is in Manila, how could you get to your final destination if you are going home in Davao, in General Santos City, or in Cagayan de Oro? This video is for you guys. So para sa inyo ang videong ito. Details coming right up. So we have all the videos, arrival guide, arrival protocols, quarantine, and all that when you get to the first port of entry in the Philippines. So that's either in Manila, Cebu, Lawag, Subic, Davao, or Clark International Airport. But nobody has really talked about the process going to your final destination. So, hindi talaga napag-usapan kung ano yung mga dapat gawin para makauwi ka sa iyong probinsya. So, this video will give you guys guidelines on what to do after your quarantine, either in Manila, in Cebu, or in Clark International Airport. So, I have prepared this, and I will be showing you guys some travel requirements per LGU. So, depende po yan sa LGU kung ano po yung nire-require nila or hinihingi nila sa mga nagbabalik probinsya na mga galing abroad na mga Pinoy. So, this video is going to give you guys a detailed guidelines. So, ibibigay ko sa inyo kung ano yung mga kailangan yung gawin. What do you guys need to ask from your LGU with regards to requirements? What's the protocol when you get to your final destination? If you guys will be picked up from the airport, and all that stuff. So, pag-uusapin natin yan lahat sa videong ito. So, let's start with the first guideline, which is contacting your local government unit or LGU. So, you have gotten your negative RT-PCR result. You have also gotten your Bureau of Quarantine certificate because everything is done. You are on your final days on quarantine in Manila or Cebu. This is your day 6. You are ready to go home because you have that requirements. But before you do that, you should have contacted your local government unit already few days from that. I would start contacting the LGU around day 2 or day 3. Or you can even contact them while you are still abroad. That way you know what are the requirements they need. So, kailangan, alam nyo po yung mga requirements ng LGU ninyo kasi posible pong hindi kayo papasukin or posible pong ikwa-quarantine kayo ng mas matagal kung hindi nyo po nasunod yung mga requirements. So, it's really important to coordinate with them. So, what are the questions you need to ask from your LGU to find out what the requirements are going home? So, coordinate with your LGU. You need to find out if they require LGU Acceptance Letter. There are some LGUs that still require that. So, may mga ilang-ilang LGU na nagre-require pa rin ng LGU Acceptance Letter. When we went home last year, LGU Acceptance Letter is a must. So, until now, there are still LGUs that does that. So, tawagan nyo po. If you guys have relatives, may mga kamag-anak kayo na pwedeng kumontak sa kanila kung ano yung requirements pag-uwi, have a relative of yours to contact them personally or go to your city hall to really know the detailed requirements for a returning resident of a specific local government unit. Another one to ask is find out if they require SPass Permit. So just like the LGU Acceptance Letter, SPass is also one of the requirements on a particular LGU. So, make sure that you have registered with this. So, kailangan nakapag-rehistro kayo nito because it needs to be approved before you get accepted on a particular local government unit or in your city of final destination. So, kailangan mag-rehistro, kailangan na-approve ng LGU yung SPass Permit. So, the SPass Permit needs to be approved. And the final question is, if they still require quarantine. Don't get me wrong. With the new protocol, if you are a fully vaccinated with negative RT-PCR test, your quarantine is 5 days. The remaining days will be done at home quarantine. What I have found out to those who have already arrived in the Philippines recently and now undergoing the new quarantine implementation, what they said, ang sinabi nila when they went home to their province, that they have coordinated with their barangay. So nakipag-coordinate sila sa barangay nila, letting their barangay know that they are there for home quarantine. And what their barangays are doing, yung ginagawa ng barangay nila is have them check their temperature on a daily basis, sometimes 2 times a day, 3 times a day, and they will text the barangay that this is our temperature for today. So, tinitext nila yung result ng kanilang temperature na kinukuha nila on a daily basis. There are also other LGUs that would literally go to your house and take your temperature. May iba na pumupunta talaga sa bahay at tinitake yung temperature nyo 2 to 3 times a day. So, it really depends on the LGU. It varies on the LGU. But I don't really think when it comes to quarantine in a hotel again, just like it used to, I don't think that really applies now because the home quarantine is what's going to follow. So, probably hindi na yung hotel quarantine. Yung sa bahay na lang talaga, but you will be monitored by your barangay or your LGU. But there are also some that don't monitor at all. So, it varies from LGU and it wouldn't hurt if you guys will find out about it. So, tawagan nyo po or patawagan nyo po sa kamag-anak nyo kung ano talaga yung proseso about sa home quarantine. Have somebody call them. For example, you are a foreign national or you are coming home to the Philippines, have your wife coordinate with your barangay or your LGU on what you need to do when you go home to your final destination. So our other guideline is the travel requirements per LGU. So I have checked some travel requirements from a particular airline, the Philippine Airlines, on what they require or what an LGU require for a particular passenger, like returning overseas Filipinos or foreign nationals. So it is listed on their website per city actually. So what I am going to show you guys are examples for Zamboanga and Lawag. For these cities, they have specific requirements. So for example, in Lawag, their requirements for returning overseas Filipinos, non-vaccinated, residents, they need negative RT-PCR test. They have the LGU acceptance. They still have the LGU acceptance. Then the Bureau of Quarantine certificate. While on the other hand, with Zamboanga, they have the RT-PCR test that is actually not required if you are fully vaccinated, but they have the SPass permit. So you have to register with SPass. You have to be approved with SPass bago kayo makauwi. So, kailangan ma-approve, makapag-rehistro kayo sa SPass, na-approve ng LGU bago po kayo makauwi sa inyong lugar. If they are requiring the SPass, make sure that you have registered, make sure that it is approved before you can proceed to your final destination. So these are just the samples. I will leave the link in the description box for your reference. This is for Philippine Airlines if you guys are flying with them to your final destination. So I am just showing you guys some travel requirements per LGU, per city on what they need. So generally, the travel requirements are the negative RT-PCR test result. This was taken on the 5th day if you are fully vaccinated, taken on the 7th day if you are unvaccinated, and also taken on the 7th day if you are coming from the red list country. Also, they will need the Bureau of Quarantine certificate. For the negative RT-PCR test result and the Bureau of Quarantine certificate, you can actually access this on the One Health Pass. Pwede nyo pong ma-access yung resulta ng inyong swab test at yung BOQ or Bureau of Quarantine certificate ninyo. If you guys need this printed, ask the hotel if they can print it for you. So, pwede po kayong humingi ng tulong sa hotel na pinaglalagian ninyo na i-print yung Bureau of Quarantine certificate at yung result ng inyong swab test. So, call the front desk and ask them if you can send them your document because you need it printed. And for sure, they will print it for you guys. Then the vaccination card. So LGUs now have different perks if you are fully vaccinated. So just like what I have showed you guys in Zamboanga, in lieu of the RT-PCR test, they just need your vaccination card. Meaning if you have a vaccination card, you are fully vaccinated. So make sure you have that handy. And of course, the Trace app. Trace app is applied to both international and domestic flights. So make sure you have this already. For sure, you already have this because before you flew to the Philippines, you have to register with Trace app 3 days prior. So make sure you still have that registration because that will also be needed at the airport. So this is pretty much the process after your quarantine either in Manila, in Cebu, or in Clark International Airport. So ito po yung mga gagawin ninyo patungo sa inyong final na destination. If your final destination is in Davao or your final destination in Cebu or in Clark, so this is the process. Ito po yung mga proseso. Always ask po. Ask your LGU, ask the airline, ask the front desk. That way, you are all ready to proceed to your final destination. So, wag po kayong matakot magtanong. Magtanong po kayo. Ask as much as you can kasi ligtas ang may alam. And to those who have already gone through the process, doon sa mga nakauwi na, please share your experience just in case may na-miss po ako. So just in case I miss something, please comment it down below so we can pin it on this video as reference to our fellow kababayans and fellow foreign nationals who still have plans to go home to the Philippines anytime soon. So please, mag-share po kayo ng experience, share your experience with regards to the process of going home to your final destination. So thank you so much guys. This is our quick update for today. I hope this video will help you prepare on what you guys need to proceed to your final destination. Sana nakatulong ang video ito para po makauwi kayo sa inyong final na destinasyon. Please like and share this video with your friends and family. And if you have any questions with regards to this video, concerns, inquiries to any of our travel related videos in our channel, comment it down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Or you can direct message me in our Facebook page and Instagram, same handle, the Eaton Squad. And please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that already. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you will be notified on updates like this. So thank you guys so much for the continued support and trust to our channel. I hope to see you guys in our next travel update. Stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless everyone. Bye.